Welcome to Prayer Braze, a place where reflection meets inspiration. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe and join our growing community. Every week we share stories that awaken thought, faith, and wonder. If you're ready for a journey that connects human spirit with the power of creation, this message is for you. The story of artificial intelligence is, in truth, the story of humanity's unending desire to understand itself. Long before machines existed, philosophers wondered about the nature of thought. Plato, Aristotle, and Descartes debated the soul, reason, and what it means to think. Yet it wasn't until mathematics and logic evolved that the idea of replicating the human mind began to take shape. In the 19th century, Charles Babbage imagined the analytical engine, the ancestor of the modern computer. His collaborator, Ada Lovelace, saw something deeper. She wrote that this machine might not only calculate numbers but also manipulate symbols, perhaps even compose music or create art. Her words were the first spark of an idea, a machine capable of imagination. A century later, Alan Turing, one of the brightest minds in modern history, asked a question that would change everything. Can machines think? In 1950, he proposed what became known as the Turing test, a way to measure if a machine could imitate human conversation so well that no one could tell the difference. That question marked the true birth of artificial intelligence. During the 1950s, a small group of dreamers gathered at Dartmouth College. They believed that with enough effort, a machine could learn, reason, and solve problems just like a human being. The phrase artificial intelligence was born in that meeting. Hope was high, and projects like the logic theorist and the general problem solver promised a future of thinking machines. But progress was slower than expected. Computers were weak, data was scarce, and the complexity of human thought was far beyond what the early systems could manage. Funding faded, and the so-called AI winters arrived, times when enthusiasm cooled and many declared the dream impossible. Yet a few kept believing. Then came the revolution of neural networks in the 1980s, systems designed to mimic the human brain structure, capable of learning through experience. These ideas lay dormant until the explosion of computing power and data decades later. When the internet connected the world and computers became faster, AI found its moment to rise again. In the 2000s, machine learning began to flourish. Instead of being told what to do, machines started learning from examples, from millions of images, sounds, and words. By the 2010s, deep learning pushed the boundaries even further. Artificial intelligence could now recognize faces, translate languages, drive cars, and even write stories. Today, AI stands at the center of human progress. It listens, sees, predicts, and creates. Yet the true power of AI does not lie in replacing humans. It lies in reflecting what we are. It learns from us. It mirrors our choices. And in doing so, it reveals the essence of our own intelligence. But the great question remains: if a machine can learn, can it also understand? If it can create, can it dream? The more we build these systems, the more we are forced to confront the mystery of our own consciousness. Artificial intelligence is not only a technological journey, it is a spiritual one, because it compels us to ask, what makes us human? The creation of AI is the creation of a mirror. As we teach machines to think, we discover new dimensions of our own thought. As they learn to communicate, we learn to listen. As they simulate emotion, we begin to grasp what emotion truly means. In chasing artificial intelligence, we are perhaps chasing ourselves. This is not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new chapter. One where humanity and its creations walk together. The age of AI is not about domination, but about connection, cooperation, and the rediscovery of what intelligence truly is. If this message moved you, subscribe to Prayer Braze now. Together, let's keep exploring the mysteries of creation, the divine spark of thought and the power that lies within every human soul. Because every story we tell here is a reminder. We are all creators, learning, dreaming, and shaping the future. One prayer, one idea, one spark at a time.